Okay, now folks, I am just now in Jethona. This is your very important milestone, a very important proof of Nalanda. Jethona was northeast of Simrauka Sangrama. Jethona Sangrama was northeast of Simrauka Sangrama. Now, before I continue, let's see what Yun Sang has to say about this Sangrama. This is an important. I am in the heart of Nalanda Sangrama, which was a 25-acre Sangrama surrounded by a boundary wall with a single door in the southern side. So, folks, before I continue, let's see what Yun Sang has to say about this Sangrama, because the Sangrama which they show in Nalanda, Baladitya Raja, etc., first of all, there was no place called Nalanda. It was Mamata. So, folks, let's see what Yun Sang has to say.
Baladitya Raja succeeded to the empire. On the northeast side, he built a Sangrama. The work being done, he called together an assembly for the renowned and invited common folk and men of religion without distinction. The priests of all India came together from distance of 10,000 li. After all were seated and at rest, two priests arrived. They led them up the three-storied pavilion. Then they asked them, saying, the king, when about to call the assembly, first asked them of all degrees, from what quarter do your reverences come so late? They said, we are from the country of China. Our teacher was sick. Having nourished him, we set out to accept the king's far-off invitation. So some people, when they inaugurated the Sangrama, Baladitya Raja Sangrama, some Chinese came. The assembly, hearing this, were filled with great astonishment and proceeded at once to inform the king. The king came to interrogate them. He mounted the pavilion, but he knew not where they had gone. The king then was affected by a profound faith. He gave up his country and became a recluse. Having done so, he placed himself at the lowest rung of priests, but his heart was always uneasy and ill at rest. Formerly, he said, I was a king and the highest among the honorable, but now I have become a recluse. I am degraded to the bottom of the priesthood. Forthwith he went to the priests and said words to the above effect. On this the Sangh resolved that they who had not received the full orders should be classed according to their natural years of life. This Sangrama is the only one in which this law exists. This means that in this Sangrama, you weren't classified according to your knowledge. You were classified according to your age. Folks, this is let's see where this Sangrama is. Northeast of Simrauka. Here is Simrauka. Now northeast of Simrauka, see, Simrauka is here, northeast is Jethauna. Jethauna means eldest. So this is the Sangrama where the eldest was given preference. This is the Sangrama where the eldest was given preference. This is the Sangrama which Baladitya Raja made, and he, some Chinese came and he couldn't, meet them. So he was disheartened, and then he became a recluse and he became a monk in his own Sangrama. But since he was uneducated, he was amongst the lowest ranks. So he, he became very sad, and then, complained to the authorities. So in this Sangrama, it was ordained that people would have respect according to their age. Age means Jet. Jethauna means the eldest person. So the eldest person would be the most respectable up here, folks. This is Jethauna. Check out the video.
Okay, folks, I am in Jethauna. Jethauna, थोड़ा सा गांव दिखा दीजिए. See, it's all on undulating, mud mounds. Jethauna. This is your Baladitya Raja's, थोड़ा सा this is your Baladitya Raja's, Sangrama, a part of Nalanda. Now, basically, as the story goes, Baladitya Raja, now most of the people who live here, they are of the Kushwaha and Yadav caste. So most probably Baladitya Raja was either a Yadav or a Kushwaha. So this is Jethauna. I am in Jethauna. This was an important part of Nalanda. Yun Sang comes here from Simrauka. And this Baladitya Raja made this Sangrama. It was a very beautiful Sangrama, and he was very proud of it. And he gave invitations all across the world. It seems he gave invitation to China also, because 3 Chinese came from China. And what happened was, Baladitya Raja, he, when the Chinese came, everyone was surprised. The Chinese had come at the, the invitation they got. So people went rushing to tell Baladitya Raja, and it took him some time to come here. And by the time he reached here, those Chinese had left. So he felt bad that, people came from China and he couldn't, meet them. So what he did was he gave away his kingdom and all, and he became a bhikshu up here, a priest up here. But since he was not educated, this was a place of education. Since he was not educated, he was given the lowest category, rank. And he was given the lowest rank. And then he was given the lowest rank. And what happened was, he complained. He complained in Muhammadan that I was a king, I was highly respected, but now when I have become a bhikshu, I got no respect at all. So in Nalanda, this is one place where the rule was respect not according to knowledge, but respect according to age. That is what Jet means. Jet means Jethauna. That is what Jet means. So this is Jethauna, northwest of Simrauka. Yun Sang came here. It's in his book, northwest of Simrauka. And now, Baladitya Raja, it seems he made another Sangrama. That's Baldaha, around north from here, 300 feet high Sangrama. So what you call it, I will be videographing that too. Now, so folks, this is your what do you call it? This is your Jethauna Baladitya Raja's Sangrama, not that tiny thing they show in the so-called Nalanda over there, folks. So, thank you.